Good morning. Welcome back to round 2 of the Scottish Open. Apologies for those that were watching earlier on. Don't quite know what happened. Still haven't quite worked it out, but a wee bit of a filming software issue, which we've now, fingers crossed, managed to fix. But this is hole 9, par 3. And we've got this group just finishing out. That's good par on the hole. This was a tough hole yesterday, and I think it'll be tough again today. Not hit that. 3 good tee shots in this hole. But what we will show you, we've got there's 3 holes relatively close together. So we've got holes 9, 10 and 11. So we'll just make our way across each of those holes. But these are the earlier groups. Taps in, good putt. Good putt that. So what we'll do is we've got a group going up and down the hill behind us. So we'll go on. Got a bit of a gap behind this group, so we'll move on to hole 11, show you the par 5. Eagle chance this par 5. And I think I see Wayne Greenshields and Mark Coates. Anybody else? There's 2 in this group. Just the 2 in this group. Just the 2 of them. Yeah. So Wayne towards the hole, which I assume might be for eagle or birdie. This might come back. Good effort. Taps in his par. Thanks, Darryl. Don't know if we had a wee issue on that hole or not. Not too sure. Mark Coates towards the hole, towards the hole, towards the hole. Sinks it! Loves the camera, does Mark Coates. Good birdie, eagle. Good birdie for Mark Coates. Lovely putt, fast on that golf green. Good par 5 this. A lot of players, certainly when the sun picks up, will get quite far down here. Their first shot, and then they've got a choice to make if they either just roll it onto that golf green, or those that are maybe chasing something, as they were last year, ended up using this bank to get close to the hole. So people playing up into that bank and then back across into that hole. Lots of love for Mark Coates. Martin Tegg. It was a cracker. It was a great shot. Terrific putt. Darryl, perfect. Keep me right, please. So we've got another group coming on to hole number 9, and it contains Gavin Marshall, Gary Farmer. So let's have a look from this side of the hole. So hole 9, tough is what I would say. So that's the tee box in the distance where the players are, just in that area there. And the play yesterday when it was really hot was just to try and roll it into this area here. If you want a hole in 1, realistically you're going to have to be playing the ball up here and letting the slope come in. But the problem with that, if you miss it, you're onto the 11th fairway behind me where we just saw Mark Coates sink a wonderful birdie. And this is aggressive. And this is too far, I think. This could end up miles behind me. Is it going to sit? Is it going to sit? Is it going to sit? No, I don't think it's going to sit. Gone. Gone. But what I would say, I went down there yesterday, and if he's got the gap between the trees, not that difficult a shot. You can get relatively close to the hole, tap in for birdie. This one's slightly shy of weight from Gary Farmer. That, for me, is the sensible play on the hole now. It's just a bit too much of a risk going behind. It's still a bit of a lottery down there. Gavin Marshall, let's see what he does. Just seen a message come through on the Facebook page from Mark. How do we get the images and the comments up on the screen? Well, we're using a Facebook integrated software called StreamYard, which then allows you, basically you can see the Facebook comments coming through.
You move, I was aiming at you.
Yeah, and I tell you, I'm a pretty big target.
I still missed.
Yes, PG at this time, please.
PG. I had to find out if it would hold the bank.
It's not that bad down there.
Because I thought it would come here, you see, and hold.
I went down there yesterday. If you've got the gap between those two trees, it's not that difficult. So, sorry, just to say, yeah, we're using an integrated software called StreamYard, which then lets me see the comments that come up on Facebook, and I can impress on those comments, and then they come up onto the screen effectively. But it's with us, what we can produce using the software is far better than just going through Facebook Live, and then it just integrates on Facebook effectively. Pretty good stuff. Not that expensive either. Playing back up the bank. Oh, caught a bad bounce there. Needs to get there. Got a chance to make his part. Decent effort. Correct. Gary Farmer for birdie.
Go on, lad.
Very good line, just shy away.
Nice play, Gaz.
Good effort, that putt.
Go on, Gav, you chew one.
Ooh. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Gavin Marshall for birdie. It's going to be shy of pace as well, I think.
You had the line as well, Gavin.
It was a good line. Was a good line. Just shy of pace. This part of the course is probably, for me, it looks like it's a bit slower than it was yesterday, or certainly it was during the hottest part of the day yesterday.
Not that slow. It went right.
No, I mean, it's rapid there, but it was really travelling right in the middle of the rounds yesterday. For par. Great par putt. Terrific. Absolutely terrific. Very good par save. Made it look easy. If only this game was easy. Towards the hole. Unfortunate. Unlucky. Played the hole well.
Gavin.
Oh, side door for Gary, but it takes it in. Goes in. Max Jackson asks, are the greens quicker or slower than yesterday? I don't know. I've not played it. Is the question. What I would say is they look. I would say they look the same speed, but they're gonna. The sun's not really come out yet. It's still quite overcast, but the sun will probably burn through. So I reckon by the time we hit sometime after midday, maybe 1 to 2 o'clock, then it is going to get. It's going to get faster if the sun hits the surface again. There's no doubt about it. It's just going to continue to dry and continue to get harder. But I don't think it doesn't look to me like it's playing any faster than it did yesterday. I think actually at the moment the ball's probably travelling less distance because it's not as hot. So the hotter it is, or the more humid the air is, then the further the ball tends to travel. And it was pretty hot and it was pretty humid yesterday. So hope that answers your question, Max. Probably doesn't give you much of an answer, but they look just about the same to me. this looks like it was maybe a little bit slower than yesterday, but I just don't think the play anymore is to go up this bank because it's just too quick. I mean, you could find yourself in real trouble behind you, but we'll see. This is going to need to slow down. No, that's a good shot. Needs to settle. Yeah, gives himself a look. Not easy from there. Claire Williams. Yeah. I don't think there's much of a future in that for me. I'll share a story with you in a minute as we see this ball. Good tee shot, this. Both got outside chance of birdies. So Claire's just messaged and said, call yourself a greenkeeper. Well, no is the short answer. We had an event due last year at Brecon, digging holes, and I managed to put a shovel through the bottom of my foot. So I am definitely not a greenkeeper or a greenkeeper in the making. Ended up with 3 stitches in the bottom of my foot. So I'm now banned from digging holes. Neil wouldn't let me put an insurance claim in either. I'm all about the money. So, 2 good tee shots here. Both got an outside chance of making birdies from there. Not easy putts, but a chance. This has got some big turn on it. That area is rough, but the grass is scorched. Don't think that's that bad a putt. Sound disappointed with it. I think that's pretty makeable par from there. I think it's a decent shot. As we see, wearing all of our kit sponsor. The same. So as you'll see, he's wearing all Ultimate Sportswear stuff. They were kindly sponsored one of the holes this weekend. I think they've provided some prizes. And it was great to see those guys down here on Friday and Saturday. And I think they sold quite a lot of kit. I certainly bought a couple of pairs of socks, and I love the socks. Good par. So 2 pars. Good score in this hole. Take the danger out. Well played, both men. And a nice friendly 2-ball. So, a bit of a gap behind them. Obviously, there's the 2 of those guys. I think they've got a 4-ball behind them, I think. So, we will have a look at hole 11 again. Par 5. Walk through the trees. So, these are the tee shots. Well, these ones here aren't. The guys in the distance will be the tee shots. That's a very good shot onto that golf green if it sits. That your second shot? Very good. Well, you waited for the camera. Oh. This isn't going to be as bad as you think. Sorry, that was very poor camera work from me. Trying to get out of the way of the ball. He's totally duffed it, but he's in a good place. Somebody in my group sank it from there yesterday. Very good shot it was. It's not bad there. Ben Cleary's got his ball in a great position. He's got a bit of a decision to make what he does next. Good weight. Very good weight on this. That's going to give him a birdie chance, I think, I'd assume. Second or third shot, Ben? Third? So Ben's doing the smart thing here for me. because if he tries to just put it on the golf green, it's just going to go further and further away from the hole. So I think what he's going to do is he's going to try and play this ball through the bunker. I think he's thinking about it. Yeah, I'm dizzy too, Claire. Don't know what I was doing. Oh, I just didn't quite hit it. I caught a footprint. Bit unfortunate. It was the correct choice of shot from Ben. Just slightly shy of pace. I think what he might have learned from that is you can use that back slope behind the hole. This is a good putt. This is a great putt. What an eagle! It's £50 a hole, mate. Great putt. Great eagle. Well done. Very good. Loved that putt. Towards the hole. Can he replicate it? This is birdie chance, I think. Might come in, might come in, might come in. Oh, my goodness me. Great effort. Very unlucky. Good putt. Gave it a chance. Very good. Good bar. So, out the bunker. Standing foot shot. Plays it up the slope. Up the slope. Is it in? Oh, wow. It was great effort from there. It's just so fast coming out of there. Gave it a chance. Can Ben show us some Ben magic? Through it. Ooh, that's twice you've caught a foot mark. You've been very unlucky. Lucky, pal. Good etiquette. Swiping his feet. Like to see it. Obviously, COVID rules are still on. So actually, we are in level 0, but it means we've got no rakes still on the course. So players, once they've played their shot, should be then walking back and swiping their feet. But by the looks of that bunker, people haven't been doing so. Towards the hole, towards the hole, towards the hole. Great putt. Terrific putt from where he was. Good save from the bunker. Up and down. Can Ben replicate it? Good putt. Towards the hole. Ben plays it a little bit more dead weight. It's going to miss that. That's going to come back, but not towards the hole, I don't think. It thought about it. It did think about it. So Ben will tap in. Well done. Well done, lad. Keep going, mate.
Don't show me the line on this one. Get all in one again.
You got a hole in one on that hole?
On this one yesterday, yeah.
Bloody hell. Where did you go?
Straight through the middle.
What, and it was that fast that later on in the day that went right around the corner?
Well, it was about 20 past 11 last night.
Did he? It wasn't going that far when we played it. I was out early. That's interesting. Sorry, everybody. I was having a conversation. It sounds like you can get a hole in one on 12. There was 2 of them yesterday. Don't quite know how people have managed it, but it sounds like the ball was travelling a long, long way down there yesterday. It wasn't on the earlier. I was on the second flight. It certainly wasn't doing that. Can anybody get this close from where they are? Ball coming towards me. I like this line. This is fine. This is fine. I think the bunker is fine here. I mean, again, I think these guys haven't quite got far enough down, but for me, I'd be hitting it up against this bank behind me. Andy Sparks. This is hole number 11, the first par 5 on the course. This needs to sit down. This will come back now. It's going to work out nice, this. Shot. Still hasn't stopped. Downhill putt. Look how fast this is. So if we have a look. Downhill. Left to right. Good shot, that. A for eagle. Very well played. It's got an eagle chance from there. Very good. So this is the third shot. He's decided to go this way. I think if you end up being short on that side, I think the play for me is to kick the ball into that bank. Let it feed back in. That's what people were doing last year. Out the bunker. Well, this looks good. Good effort, that. Now, this needs to settle down. We've seen that in the last group. If you do miss it, it will travel.
Come on, go ball, go.
So for his birdie. Towards the hole. Good weight on this. Good weight on this. Good weight on this. It could come back if it keeps travelling. Just short. I think an extra couple of inches and that'd roll back into the hole. Good effort, that putt. Very good effort. Still not easy though. Will that come back into the hole? No way. Got 10 seconds when you get to the ball, so just give your count to 10.
Breathe heavy.
Start jumping in the hole.
That's unbelievable.
That's got no chance of going in,
Cut
unfortunately.
the hole.
Good effort, that putt. This is for eagle. Towards the hole, good pace.
Yes.
Has it got the line? Has it got the line?
Come back.
Oh, it just didn't want to turn that ball. I think you knew as soon as you kicked it, it was going to be tight. But good birdie. Well done. Well played. So, hole 11, as was rightly said by one of the guys playing it, it is a scoring hole. I think if you're going to win the competition today, you're going to need to make eagle on this hole. So what we'll do is we'll make our way back up the hill. We'll catch a couple of guys back on the 9th and we'll go up to the 10th. And we'll probably finish there because I am going to be teeing off in 35 minutes. But remember, Scotland Gear is available to order. And here's a preview of the polo. So remember, available to pre-order. Contact Stuart Campbell as we see Martin Little peeking out the foliage. Good shot out of there. Made himself part of the bush to try and make par. So Brian McMahon, what I assume for birdie. It's going to be short a line and pace. We'll tap that in for his par, I'd assume. Good. Nice aggressive par putt. aggressive. Turn, 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 turn. Oh, what a good effort from Gary Thompson. That was very nearly a great birdie. We've not seen a birdie in this hole since we started filming. So can A.D. Ferguson show us how to make birdie? Ooh, good pace though. Good effort. Gave it a chance. Gave it a chance. So Matt Morgan says, what's the podium predictions for today? About an hour ago, I said Chase and Pack was going to win this. Joe McCourt was my prediction for the win. Ooh, just missed. So I'm going to go Joe McCourt, Stuart Campbell, Matt Morgan, top three. I'm not just playing to Matt's ego, but as you'll see, Matt said, what's the podium predictions for those watching? What do we think? Let me know. Oh, going a bit crazy. So we'll have a look at hole 10. Hole 10 was certainly playing as one of the toughest holes on the course yesterday. Absolutely no doubt about that. Tee shot, you've got to get the tee shot right. You've got to get it really far right. If you keep going left, the further it's going to fall down and onto the 11th. I have no idea, but I've not moved that. I think it's the same. Andy Isaac, 6 under was the leading score from the first round yesterday. Don't think any of the players that are out just now will be challenging that at the moment. But 6 under was the leading score. I think there was 3 or 4 players behind that on 5, a couple of players on 3, a couple of players on 2, a couple of players on 1, a lot on even and a lot on +1. So the top 21 were all within 7 shots of the lead. And I would say with a course like this, even being 7 or 8 back, you've got a side chance. Brian McMahon, big hit. This has got a chance of going in, this. Oh my goodness, it's close. This could run away. Sit ball. Sits down. You can say to them if you want to play through. You can say to them to play through if you want. So that's Brian McMahon's ball. So this will just show you how difficult this tee shot is. So way down the bottom, that ball's gone. So whoever's tee shot that is, it's a way down there. Gary Thompson whacks it up this side. This is a great shot from Gary Thompson. Fantastic shot. A clap in the distance. It deserves a clap. I'll mark that. So here's the next one. It's going to hold up in the rough, this. It's just going to be short. Should be pretty good though. Just wants it to stop now. That is going to be tough. Is that everybody? Just marking those balls. Oh, that's gone again. So it's going to be 5 off the tee for Eddie. He's just not getting that far enough. You need to really hit this tee shot. You need to hit it, and you've got to try and get this through this rough, like what Gary Thompson did. Get it feeding round in this area. Uphill putt from there. So back to the tee, unfortunately. Let's have a look at what Gary Thompson's faced with. I'll have to wait for somebody to go back to tee, Eddie Ferguson. So that's the marker. As you see, uphill putt, very slight left to right. Do not go long, otherwise you go down the bank. Good look at birdie from there. This is shy of pace again. That's what yours stopped. Yours did this and it stopped. Good shot from Eddie, but that putt, he actually probably wants us to keep going because that putt's horrible. It's still going. What ball are you using, Martin? This one. Just let you guys remark your balls. Just remarking some balls. Two very good tee shots. Yeah. Private man from down the slope, playing up the slope and then back across. Expect this to come near my feet if it doesn't sink. Sensible play. Just get it up there. I think it is. It's better than leaving it short, isn't it? Uphill putt. That's sensible to me. Got to look at making par. Go on, turn, baby. Oh. Wow. That is cruel. That's what this hole will do to you. I mean, Brian's had a great putt there. Very unlucky. For his bogey. It's not hit it. Might sit there though. Yep. Just putting it back because the ball had moved. Well done. Takes his 5. Eddie's next. This is a horrible putt. He's not hit it. This could end up down the aisle. It's gone.
Eddie, put your marker down, pal. Just in case. It might sit there though.
It has sat.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah. Stuart Campbell just behind me saying the sensible play is for him just to roll the ball there. But he's gone for it.
I'll come back. I'll come back. Fine there, pal.
It's a slow shot.
Oh, the backspin on it, Eddie. Nice touch. Jesus Christ, I didn't know it that much.
It's a nice uphill putt from there.
Ball. Like that.
I think that's a good shot.
That's very good. Your time, pal.
Ooh, just missed. 10.
This is 10.
9 or 10 this, yeah. So,
I think it's just Gary.
Gary Thompson for a very good birdie, and the tee shot deserves it. Oh, sit down ball. Yeah. Not quite sure how that stopped there, but it did. Gary's obviously put a magical spell on that ball to make it to stop there, but he'll take his par. Yeah. This is also an excellent tee shot. Up the hill for his birdie. This looks just short of pace. It'll sit there though. Birdie. Oh no, sorry. Par time. I was about to say birdie time, but it's par time. But par feels like a birdie on this hole. Good effort. Well done. Tough hole. Tough hole. As we see, official filming man and competition leader Stuart Campbell. We get a word from Stuart in a minute, actually, for those watching. Stuart loves an interview.
That'll be my first one.
Darren Sanderson with the outside of the peg. This comes out. This could be all right, this. Doesn't want it to stop there. Probably does want it to stop there now. This will be interesting to see where this ends up. Where does this end up? Think it'll sit there? It does sit there. See, Stuart Campbell's obviously wanting to film the ball. I don't know why he's wanting to film the ball, but he is. Good tee shot, safe. Can probably make his par from there. Next up in the distance is going to be James Dick. Or no, it's going to be Connor Wilson. Ooh. Ooh. That might not come out the rough. It might not come out the rough, that doesn't need marked. That doesn't need marked. It's fine. James Dick gets a big hit. Good strike from James. Come on, ball, sit down. Could be gone, this. Might sit. That might sit. Might sit. Sit down. A big cry of stop in the distance. A huge cry of stop in the distance. Brilliant. It needed it. But 3 balls are fine. Connor Wilson, the sensible play is to just have the ball sit down there. Do not go at that flag. It's it. What you probably haven't shown you yet is if you are over aggressive, that's where you're going. Connor Wilson now. Let's see what he does. Does he play the sensible way? Yes, he does. This is a good shot, this. Weight was good. Did go for it, you know. Is that going to stop? I always enjoy players aggressively shouting stop as soon as the ball stops. It's become a feature of the competition. Very good shot, that. Excellent. Tough putt from there, but gives himself a par chance. Played that very well from where he was. So Darren Sanderson, decision time. If you're ready, it's pretty close, mate. Oh, what a shot this is. Go on! Magnificent! What a shot from Darren Sanderson. That is the best shot we've seen so far all day on any hole. What a sink from there. Fantastic from Darren Sanderson. He loves it on camera. Now, the only thing that would top that is if James sinks this. Oh, he's gone for it. Oh, wow. I thought he'd really hit that. Maybe want to just stick a marker where you are. Is he going to play that? If you've not got to play, you can go back to where you were. It's up to you, mate. I just don't think you're going to get the purchase to get it up there, mate. It's fine, though. I know where you were roughly. As long as you're roughly where you were, it's fine. Just don't know if you're going to get enough of a foot behind that. Oh, well played. If that's what you've aimed for, well played. Avoided the drop. God. It's probably what he should have done with the first shot. But not straightforward. It is, for me, second or third hardest hole in the course, but Darren Sanderson beside me has just made it look like the easiest hole in the course. James rolls up. Let's sit there. It might come back to his feet. Tough hole. Just take your time, mate. Loads of time. Oh, what a putt! Fantastic. This is for par for Connor. Makes his par. Really good par, that. Gives the camera a wee look. Try to look all cool. So, folks, that's all the filming for this morning. I'm going to tee off in about 20 minutes' time. So, hope you enjoyed the coverage of the first hole, the new first hole, and holes 9, 10, and 11. Connor says ta-da after his par. We will be back live this afternoon with Gary Thompson, getting the middle part of the filming done, and then hopefully we go dual screen for the last 4 or 5 groups coming in. But hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you soon.